started. Look what you starting to know. Look what you started. Look what you starting to know. Lots of people I used to look up to look to me now.
What it do, my real MVP family? What it do, my real MVP squad? What it do? It's your boy, the myth, the legend, King Kareem Jr. here, back with another gameplay video. I kind of played the game offline. Well, I played the game offline. So now we're doing this.
2 breaded pork tenderloins.
Thanks, Joe.
On the house, Paul.
Thank you, buddy.
So,
What
I've
is
been playing
this?
it.
Breaded pork tenderloin? Come on, bro. This is an Indiana staple.
Go into the store.
It's also the only sandwich that can double as its own plate. Look at the size of that thing.
This cutscene,
Man, all the big food shows have been gagging to get a piece of this here icon for years. I want to just shoot some off.
We got everything.
Old school, Midwest, no desire for celebrity, only the work matters. You need to stop letting Marcus get under your skin, boy.
This will be episode.
I mean, he's
5.
arrogant, but you're so self-conscious, you'll eventually lose. It's gonna affect everything you do on the court, and then you're never gonna get to the NBA.
Don't forget to check
We're only
out
having lunch
episode
so you can
4.
find out how to get out of the city, right?
Episodes.
Look, I'm sorry, man.
Only apologize when
get to that
absolutely
99
necessary.
overall.
We need
starting over
motivation
from
on this
scratch. Right
So
now
what's
I
it like?
have
You know, like
this
the league.
guy
No
is
different to this.
65 overall.
Yeah, players are faster, they can
all
jump
over.
higher. Of course, they're the same size.
My other
Better
guy,
hotels.
he's a shooting guard. Same, almost about the
I
same
know how to get
build.
in.
Deal with Marcus.
He's just
You know, like make sure it doesn't
91
mess up my
overall.
chances with the
Here's
scouts.
an idea.
Still a guy for him.
How about you see Marcus as not a rival,
Trying to
more
at
of a
least get.
teammate?
If I can't make it to 99 overall,
Why? He's not going to.
well, I'm still
I
gonna
grew up in
play.
Houston. Okay, I was a Rockets fan, do or die. That was my team. You know, it still is deep down. But you, young players, you were brought up in the system. You probably traveled around the country, you know, in camps and tournaments, and you were probably shuffled around by the AAU. You probably never really had a team, right?
Yeah, the Lakers, of course. The Heat.
Yeah, I'm not talking about respect. I'm talking about love. Okay, a love that charges you, feeds you, and that is the difference between a player and a legend. Show the Mad Ants that you're not just passing through. You show them that passion, the appreciation, and I promise you, none of the time you spend will be wasted.
What's up?
You're Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, man. You still get recognized.
And-
as
and-
you should.
You're AI.
Yeah. Hey.
You guys, both of you guys are like my favorite player on the Mad Ants.
Mad Ants, you a fan?
I'm Zach Coleman. Guys, it's the Mad Ants. It's the Mad Ants.
Mad Ants!
I told you it was them.
Fans of the Mad Ants?
Yeah, man. Are you kidding? I mean, we watch every single game. This season has been so freaking exciting, dude. It's so awesome to know you guys are definitely going all the way.
Whoa, okay, let's just slow it down. It's a long season.
You're right, Mr. Tatum. You know, one game at a time. But man, AI, I've seen you be under way worse pressure, and you always come through. When you hit that baseline jumper with 2 seconds left to send it to OT in that tourney game you played, man, legendary. Ice water in your veins.
Thank you, man.
Speaking of which, you guys good? Need a refill? It's on me.
Wait. So you know about me. You know how I deal, huh?
Honey, if I can speak honestly,
Sounds like you can.
I grew up in this town my whole life, but I feel like I know this world, man. I know the game. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, but I consider myself like a social media maven. I know how silly that sounds coming out of my mouth, but I'm serious, dude. Look.
Let me see this, man. Oh, look, you got 50,000 followers? Yo, what did you say you did?
51.4, but everything, dude. Ad campaigns. I boost the social media presence of all these local businesses. Right now, I'm driving people to the Wayne Grove. I'm helping this small coffee shop down by the river. They're outselling even the big guys by the courthouse, dude.
Hey guys,
But even if
don't
they
forget
were
to like
blowing
and
up,
subscribe.
I would make sure they were blowing up. But
I see
sometimes
some of y'all
it's
be
just
watching
great to
the videos
support a
but don't
product
like
that you
it or
actually
subscribe to.
believe in.
Yeah.
I need to know
You know,
if y'all
a
like the
coffee
content
refill
or
would be
not.
good.
I'm really close to this business being big enough to quit this job, but enough about me. What about you guys? I mean, The Mad Ants and you, AI, you guys don't have a social media presence. Nothing comes up.
I'm been a little busy playing basketball. Don't really
I'm
have
not
too
saying that
much,
you
though.
should worry about it, but maybe I should be worrying about it, man. Ever since you threw down that sick dunk on Corey Harris in Shanghai, you've been a social media ghost. I mean, do you have a social media manager? Because I could be your social media manager. Or just your regular manager if you don't have one of those.
You know what? I don't, but thank you, though. Appreciate that.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right, think about it.
Do I still think about it? Yeah, of course I still think of getting that mid-season call to be the 12th man. And I'm always going to think about it. Well, maybe I'll get that one last ride. But you wanted advice. Be here. Now. Don't worry about what's coming.
I love this nigga.
You're good to Fort Wayne. Should pay you back in full.
Really do.
Let the coach know you know.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you saw them at the diner. Okay? We have kings around here. And yeah, sure, everyone in the NBA is a king too, but here it's different. You know, it's like your family's filling the stands in the high school gym. It's just a couple of farm boys playing one-on-one. Hey, what do you say to a couple of kings taking on the common folk in the game against the barn door?
Hey, y'all need 2 more?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Come on.
It's on, brother.
It's cool how they have certain things.
Ball's in.
We got that.
0-1. Check out. Go. Ball fired.
We got everything coming on.
Go. Check. Ball fired.
I'm getting better at the game the more I play. Ooh.
Check. Ball's in. 3-2.
Got that bucket.
3 up. Check out. Ball's in.
Round one.
Check. Ball's in. Hey, that's out.
Damn.
Check. Ball's in.
That should have been blocked. Y'all know that should have been blocked. I'm trying to give this guy a chance to score. I'm mad. I really missed that.
Check it up.
Oh, it's really his ball.
Here we go. Check it.
See, why can't my partner do that? Like, he's scoring, but my guy won't score. Damn, I gotta really get my speed up. I don't like this. No speed so low, it's not even funny. There we go.
6-7. Come on, baby. 6-8. Here we go. 10. Here we go. Ball 5.
Thank you.
6-9.
Want to lose score something.
Ball 5. Yeah. 6-10. Here we go. Check. Hey. Ball 5. Who got that? Hey, y'all want some
There we
more?
go. I'm trying to get into an actual game. It's just a side game. I'll do those two in the video. I'll play at least one game, do some side games. I put my quarter done on 12 minutes. So
Oh, we really need to be there the whole time? Oh, this is so bogus. We already have 3 road games coming up. Now we got to deal with this?
What's going on?
Directions to the Indiana State Fair. Charity booth again. Coach says we gotta take shifts, man, the meet and greet.
Says we with the Pacers group.
Dude, we'll be lucky to get near the cheerleading section. They do this every year. The Pacers get a choice position between the Ferris wheel and the Gravitron. They stick us at the end of the corn maze.
It could be fun. You know, meet with some local fans, make some new ones. All my time in Shanghai, I never even left my apartment.
The fairgrounds are nowhere near Shanghai, man.
I know. No fried chocolate brownies in China.
Hey, who are you and what have you done with AI?
State Fair, right, cuz? Isn't this fun? This is so fun. Oh, I'm having the best time. All right, step right up and get your picture taken with the mad ants. The mad ants right here. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Stay positive. We'll get some takers. Anybody want a picture with the mad ants? No? Okay. That's not cool. Okay, be quiet. I think I hear somebody in the corn stalks.
Oh, no, it's just a nest of rabbits, Coach. I've been fooled twice already.
Rabbits? Really? How'd they find their way out of the maze? Hey, you know what? You're starting to bum me out with that negative attitude, eh? I think you gotta look on the bright side. We're all having fun here.
Speaking of which, Coach, no one's come out of that maze for like 2 hours. Is there a point we should be like, worried?
Oh, people can get out of there. I mean, I was stuck in there one time for 24, 48 hours, but eventually ate my way out of there. You can eat as much corn as you want. That's the cool thing. Hey, maybe that's something we could all do. We could all go in there as like a team building exercise, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Where's Howie and Paul?
I think they went up front to see how much longer until the fair was over.
Until the fair's over? Until the fair's over? Okay, now listen up! I'm sick and tired of people asking when the fair's gonna be over! We're all here to have fun!
Damn.
I'm having a great time! We should all be having a great time! Sorry. Shouldn't have yelled. Should not have yelled. Hey. AI. Here come some people. All right, put your smiles on. Let's get some pictures. Go on, you're up.
Yes, sir.
Sorry I yelled at you.
Ooh, hey, they said that there was a deep fried butter booth around here. Oh, yeah,
Hey, guys, did you, want a picture?
yes. Oh my God,
All
that's so amazing.
Let's do it.
Thank you. Awesome.
Here,
Here
let's
you go.
bring it in. Come on.
Yeah, like from over there would be really great.
Oh,
Thanks.
just
this is
you
my
got
good
it.
side. Wait, no, this side. Okay. Hashtag corn maze.
Hashtag grateful.
Got it.
Oh my God, thank
you. Oh, don't use a filter that makes my face look like old carpet.
Oh, that's not the filter.
Oh.
Yeah, you're...
Yeah, real funny. I'm not talking to anyone for the rest of the day.
Oh, come on, man. Look at it like this. If we lose tomorrow, it'll only be the second most embarrassing thing to happen to you this week.
Really, Coach?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom.
Which one are you going in?
Corn maze.
The corn maze is not a bathroom.
Little help there, big fella? Wow. Nice throw. Crisp chest pass. Old school. I like that. I like that. Now, feels like you might have the skills for a little ball.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I know you're good. I can tell you have the look of a winner. What I'm asking you to do is prove it now and sink some shots, you say.
Look, man, I know your moves, okay? Ball rolls to my feet, you get my attention, you flatter me. Look, I appreciate you.
Okay. Look, I can tell you're a man of uncommon intelligence and savvy, so for you, my best deal. Check it out. $3, 4 balls.
Thank you, man.
Oh, come on, man. Get a prize for the girl you're trying to impress here.
You heard him. Impress me.
Uh-oh, the gauntlet is thrown.
You want me to sing some shots, huh?
Mainly I'm just trying to score that stuffed elephant that's hanging on that back wall there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's, not the green one? I mean, I know it's smaller, but I don't know. Something about those eyes.
Okay. I kind of see it. There's something there. An underdog. Let's get it.
Okay, great. You gotta sink 4 shots in a row twice to get that one.
Oh.
Ooh.
Such a tall order. I don't know. What do you think?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say y'all were working me for both sides.
The shot clock's ticking.
Let's both shoot. When we shoot together, then, she gets the green one. Does that work for you?
In the name of love, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One down for the lady.
Not bad. Back to me then.
And the gentleman gets on the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a player here.
Okay. I see you.
Another one for the gentleman. And the lady keeps the pressure on.
She certainly does.
Okay. Pressure's on me now.
Coming down to the wire here. And the lady holds up her end of the bargain. What will the gentleman do with his last shot?
Guess it's down to me. I make this one and you get the big prize.
Oh.
Here we go.
Woo! Slick moves, kid. But this one's got the real shot. Nice work.
Actually could be better than mine. And it's my job to make those, even when I'm nervous.
I'm thinking less about the nerves and more about the elbow flare on your release.
Oh, okay, so you are a ringer then.
I mean, let's just say I'm a firm believer in the fundamentals.
All right, see, that sounds like something that only a player would say. So what's the real resume here? Huh?
I was a starter in high school and bench warmer in college, which coincidentally is also the name of my still unwritten memoir. What about you? What's making the shots a part of my job thing?
I'm a Mad Ant. It's the local basketball team in the G League.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of them. I've been to a couple games. I just, yeah, I don't recall reading about how the Ants were signing a player with frayed nerves, though.
Okay, shots fired. Wow, throwing shade at a total stranger on day one. Okay, I see you.
My friends and enemies call me Nikki.
AI, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Whoa, where have you been, Smiler, huh? Playing carnival games?
Yeah, everyone was saying you needed some alone time to cut through your paper-thin skin. Oh, their words.
All right, for your information, gentlemen, you were looking at a man who has just secured a date.
Oh, no! With a carny?
No, not with...
Oh, you don't want to mess with that, man. They're transients, squatters, and they know how to work the fringes of the law. You can't get rid of them,
All right, I
trust
promise one of these days you're gonna make a joke worth laughing at, Howie. I promise you. I'm gonna shake your hand when you do.
Yeah, I don't think it was a joke.
me. Yeah, but let's just call it a cautionary tale.
Hey, Zach. It's Zach, right?
Yeah, AI.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Dude.
Good to see you.
So right after you left, I got to thinking, what if I could cut together some clips from some of your sickest plays over the last couple of years and make a sizzle reel? Now, there's not a whole lot online, but I was able to track some down. What do you think?
Oh. Man, where did you find all this?
Man, I just told you, I made it.
Wait, you made this just since we met at lunch?
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Rip some clips, editing software, add some music, done.
And you can put all this on social media?
I can make this set fire to social media, like crash sites. Maybe
That's dope.
not actually do that, you know. I have this problem with overpromising. I'm trying to catch myself when I have to do it. We're doing pretty good so far, man. 1,500 retweets already.
People are taking notice.
We're gonna make them take notice, dude. You give me a couple days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, would you like to be my new social media rep?
Full time?
I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. Also, I can't get ahead of myself since I can't really afford full time, so...
Hey, no worries. I'm gonna be working all the time anyway.
All right, well, come to the game tomorrow then.
I will be there, and maybe try and hit some stuff to help me diversify the reel, like assists. Maybe a triple-double?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
All right, baby.
Hey, come to the corn maze with me. Yeah, I hear it's a totally different experience if you go through the exit and the corn's kind of looking away from you. It's very, very awesome. Come on. Tay, you come too. You can come.
Oh, he did not just call me Tay-Tay.
Hey, yo. We're about to fight. I'm trying to get on the Miami Heat radar. Like, say if I went against the Warriors, the Lakers. Like,
Surprised you made it on time.
I'm always on time, baby. Gotta make sure I'm ready to put on a show for the fans.
I just figured your new PR guy. Have you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Oh, man. Look who just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
Mad Ants ain't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what you think that he's gonna do the scouts too?
I know he's gonna help you. You're on my way.
Well, damn.
Have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler.
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howie. Whoever he is, we got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
What's his name?
Hello, everyone, from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for on the Nets is Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI and Marcus Young on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight.
And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but the top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now, here is Nelson. 5 on the clock. Marcus Young with the steal. And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
For 3, Ted Nelson. Long Island, no good that time either. Now the Mad Ants with it. Back to AI. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Robert Andrews. And the foul called on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Kelsey with the ball. Down low. Haji down low. Triggs there. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Now the Mad Ants with it. 6-point game.
And Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming.
Now here is Nelson. Pass to Kelsey. Now here's Andrews. Back to Kelsey. Nelson. Clock at 6. To end the drought. Rebounded by Trigg. Here's AI. Now here's Young. He's guarded by Kelsey. AI. That's good. And it's Marks Young with the assist.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans. Had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still, showed some great potential in what was his final year.
Now a timeout called by Long Island. And AI, not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there, as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
Now here's Fresh. Pass to Mac. It's not going to go for him. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Now here's Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense. They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Here's James. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Fresh. He's covered by Tatum. Here's James. Second chance shot. Mac, no good. Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Now here's Russell. Pass to Fresh. And here's Price. Over Tatum. That's short off the rim. To the paint. AI. And he makes that one.
And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is. And it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Mad Ants on top. They lead by 14. And back with the start of the second quarter in just...
game and prohibits it.
Well, not exactly. That's making a switch here. And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
Pass to Fresh. Russell with it. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Randolph. And here's AI outside. Picking off an assist from Marcus Young.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
James, guarded by Young. Now here's Russell. Price goes up with it again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses, and he'll shoot two. And the foul called on the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. Here's Fort Wayne.
Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love it here. That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him just yet, but another one before halftime, and it definitely would.
That one's off.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
And that's good as he hits both shots. A challenging stretch for Long Island here. And here's Russell. Pass to Fresh. Russell hits it from the high post.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
It'll count. That shot off. A dominating first half of play, and so far welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
Kind of like you in your prime. He just spoils us, all the fans, with his performance game in and game out. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
Tim, that means a lot coming from an all-time scorer like you. You know, and oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, follows it up in better second. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Come on, I'm just a fan. You know, if things get around here in Fort Wayne, when the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Shot's good by Kelsey. And you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the Mad Ants show each other.
Yeah, it's great to see. And a lot of G League teams might not get the recognition they deserve around the country. But look, that is not the case here in Indiana. The Mad Ants are the story around these parts. Very passionate fans who really love the team.
I mean, Indiana loves their basketball.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, you can really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
So all I'm trying to do is 5 more rebounds and I'll be good.
One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room and the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
And guys like Tatum, who have been in basketball so long, sometimes they can lose the drive.
Yeah, and it's natural to get burnt out by any profession when you do it so long. That just isn't the case with Tatum, though. When he starts going on about basketball and what it has meant to his life, it's as heartfelt as any love song, and I love a good love song, Blake. Just a true basketball lifer Tatum is. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing. And when Nelson plays with aggression inside, it forces the D to act like the assertiveness.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. To the middle, got a piece of it. Here's Trigg, and again, it's Fort Wayne.
He knows how to make his mark in the paint. Trigg's got a lot of other jobs to do out there, but scoring inside, that's job number one.
Inside, Nelson. The shot off that time. The Mad Ants go the other way with it. Pass to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Paul Tatum.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's gonna get.
It just keeps increasing.
Kelsey with the ball. AI's there. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now Tatum. He's guarded by Kelsey. And the basket by Young.
Good passing, setting up a lot of buckets. That's been a real key.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there. I think I can see some on the court.
Up top, Campbell. Nelson, guarded by Young. Pass to Campbell. On the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And the 3 ball is good.
They're living and dying from beyond the arc in this second half.
Now Trigg. The kick out to Young. AI with it. Here's Tatum. He's guarded by Kelsey. Back to AI. Now here is Tatum. Blocked! Nelson outside. Down low. Campbell. Outside Kelsey. Offensive rebound. Basket good.
He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
The kick out to Young. Pass to AI. And there it is.
As soon as AI turns on, get out of his way. I mean, look at him do his thing and take over.
Nelson outside. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Joseph, he's covered by Randolph. Releases. The shot by Drews, no good. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not being careful there.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
Pass to Randolph. Solid play on the low block. And that one's good.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Campbell, he's covered by Randolph. Odom with the ball. Cans it from downtown.
Odom.
Here's AI. Pass to Grace. Back to AI. Grace on the wing, AI. Clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but there's 2. It's going to be on Al Kelsey.
With the pump fake. Once AI gets you in the air, the rest is simple for him.
He's off on the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. James, defended by Madison. Out of bounds, it'll be Matt Ant's ball. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Now AI. Pass to Grace. Boss. To the inside. Russell with the steal. And there it is, the final whistle. Matt Ant's win. Fantastic performance from the team to defend the home court.
And there were standout stars tonight, sure, but I like the way that the whole team, everybody, aimed to. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out.
Really got that door.
Offensively, the Matt Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team is on the same page. And they gave us a peek of how deadly they could be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Zuniga. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G League basketball.
I'm gonna say I didn't expect me to make those 2 alley hoops as many times. I've been missing alley hoops lately. Yeah, I'm stuck out here. Getting these W's like nothing ever happened.
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went up that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Right, see, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you, like, all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports?
Nah, the exact opposite. Always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory, crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, company on your walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just tall guy, the stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can?
Ooh. So I wonder.
Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana. All by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know. It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you,
guys,
man.
I'm gonna leave it off here.
There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices.
I want to say thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
You gotta keep your wrist loose.
Don't forget to also check out my girlfriend's channel.
Look what you started, no, look what you started. Look what you started, no.